We had that conversation about teeth.
We're getting close to getting started here. We've got 10 blister packs now. People are showing up. Oh, that one is really faded. Look at that thing. Wow-wee. Washed out. Got a couple of half cards.
Robin Williams.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jonathan Winter. And he comes in as a grown-up, and he's supposed to be going backwards. Yeah, I want that job.
Yeah.
He's already been trying to
What's your name, anyway? What's his name?
I don't think he's talking yet. What is it, like a year and a half or something? Like,
She's going to be the youngest. She's 3 months.
oh,
Well,
wow.
for now.
Yeah, the way they're flying into this world, they're probably more out of the way.
If they want to take pictures,
Did someone find a camera?
yeah, find the Everybody's got one in their pocket. Now, except the stuff that he tends to lose his camera.
Oh.
Oh no, I didn't know. You didn't give me that. You didn't give me that. Oh, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I just know I was involved. I was going to get Zachary. I'm just going to have Zachary come up and give a speech for me.
Well, but he's running away. He's the only one.
We're going to call him up because everyone loves him right
Introduce him
now.
as the youngest members of the BPLA party.
Oh, yeah. Zachary and
Too cute. Too cute.
Well, let's get together. Why don't we? It's the gathering of the BPLA group, which I don't know if you know what it meant. It meant Blister Pack Liberation Army, which started like back in 1999. A gentleman named David Spino. There was a website called Red Lines Online that he had started, and a lot of people had, joined it and started doing that before. This was kind of what followed after when the internet first started. You young ones out there, which is probably 90% of you guys, except for Dave Williamson and myself. But they had AOL had a message board, and then there was a regular board on the internet, which was called rec.toys.cars. And that was a message board where people would post information about cars, mostly Hot Wheels. A fellow named Serge Palinov out of Northern California was the one who helped organize and start it. So, but today, I think we need to kind of welcome the two newest members of the BPLA party here, which was little Aurora right there. And where's Zachary?
Yay!
The motorboat, he was going around so much energy, I got tired just watching him. So, yeah, there. So, anyway, it's getting to a time now, because it's getting up on it's going to be the 50th anniversary of Hot Wheels next year, 2018. And unfortunately, with time moving forward, sometimes we lose some good friends. Just real quick, I wanted to mention there's a really nice guy that I knew for many, many years, a longtime collector who used to be at the conventions all the time. The gentleman's name was Dick Faulkner. And about 3 weeks ago or so, Dick passed away. And it was unfortunate talking through emails with his daughter. She was saying that he was looking so forward to coming to the convention. He wanted to make it one more time. So unfortunately, he just couldn't. The body just didn't hold up for him. So, I know we've lost other friends also over the years. You know, Cookie Lynn's another gentleman, I think, was it last year, Jeff, or 2 years ago?
3 years ago now.
Three.
Yeah.
Time flies, and, you know, it's unfortunate. But, you know, Cookie was a great man also. And anyway, I just wanted to kind of bring that up. Excuse me. That we have good friends, and you know, keep those friendships going with everybody, because you know, it's kind of cool. I enjoy it. I'm unfortunately getting up there myself, but hopefully we
Why
can
is that
all
unfortunate?
continue.
That's a fortunate thing.
The
Sorry.
fortunate thing is,
fortunate thing is you're
I was
still-
able to retire,
you're still
and I can
getting
play
there.
with toy cars still.
What are your options?
Yeah, well, I want to see the flowers. I don't want to see the roots. So,
yeah.
you know, on top. So, but anyway, we can get started. There's a few blisters, maybe not as many as last time or in previous events, but we didn't. Unfortunately, this was the first year that we didn't make name tags for Anita's site, CFR Chicxulub, or for.
Even Red Line's online.
Red Line Trading
Gonna
Company.
change next year.
So, well, what I was thinking also, just an idea, so that, because a lot of you have been around for a few years, did everybody, or did some of you save your badges that have been used over the years?
I have all mine.
Yeah, so do I. I have a lot of mine. Different people that volunteered to help make the badges or design the badges. And there were some pretty cool ones that we had over the years. So what my idea was, I was telling Mark, you know, hey, that might be kind of cool. Everybody next year, everybody bring their badges with them. And, you know, who knows, maybe we just put them around our necks and walk around with 25, 15 badges, because we were doing them for both the Nationals and the convention here. Because the Nationals started in 2000 in Chicago. So, you know, there's a possibility of 34, and next year 35, 36 badges that someone could have. That'd really be cool to see how many badges everybody can remember, can bring. So who knows? It might be something fun that we try to do a display or just walk around with the badges around our necks and kind of throw everybody off. Convention officials getting a little maybe
Strauss is going to agree to
upset.
that. You
Well,
talked to Mike
Strauss-
about this one?
Who is that guy anyway?
Mike?
I heard about him. He's some guy that did it.
It's a has-been.
Yeah, he's another old timer.
Hey,
So,
remember Cookie shirts?
oh yeah,
I have a drawer full of them. We can wear those too.
Something about a donkey and
Yeah,
MS
yeah.
or
I
something.
got probably 10 of them.
Remember, you've got 27 cameras rolling.
Oh.
That's some other
Yeah, but Mike can't use the internet.
It goes on YouTube. That's all. You know. But anyway, okay, I'm going to let Mark take over because he likes talking about some question he wants to ask or something. But that was just a few inputs. Thank you all for coming. It's really appreciated. Next year we'll try to do something a little special. I think it might be kind of fun to, you know, represent, because Red Line's online, Chicxulub, there were, you know, a few other boards that were through the years. It'd be a lot of fun. So anyway, Mark, go ahead, take it over.
I was just thinking, 32 years, twice a year, you're going to give somebody a heart attack having 64 banners around their neck. So happy to be back this year. Last year I missed because I had to have parts replaced on me, so I've got a nice new knee. But appreciate being back and joining you again. I like, if you haven't done one of these before, I like to have people reminisce. Explaining BPLA, well, let's just put it this way. When I first heard about it, I thought everybody was stupid and crazy. And then I got involved and I did it, and I realized that because I collected as a child, I had the same feelings and emotions opening a car today or over these years as I had when I was 10 years old in the back of the car and Dad came out of Fred Meyer's and threw 3 cars over the seat and fought over who wanted which one. But they never made it home unopened. So having said that, I have 2 blister packs at home that I bought in '73 when the new blister packs came out, and I didn't like them. So I have a blue Carabo and a blue split image, the last 2 on the local toy store pegs, and those will never be opened and never leave my possession. My kids will probably sell them on Pawn Star the day after I die. But so what I want to do is take people back, and so I always ask a question when I get to MC this that takes you back to when you were a child, to when you opened that. There's a few people that, you know, weren't in diapers when these cars came out and when they were still red lines. So, you know, bring back a time just maybe of opening, what's a black wall? I think that's what followed red lines. Anyway, one of the other Hot Wheels. And, but I'd like you to answer the question, that is, what car did you long for? And how did you know about it? So as an example, the 442, when my 2 brothers and I were collecting, the 442 was the one that we couldn't find anywhere. And this is when they were first out, 70, 71. But we had the catalog that showed the picture of the 442 from being part of the Boss Hoss Club. So somehow we got a magenta 442, one out of the 150 cars the 3 of us boys had. I think it came from Shell Station, if I remember correctly. And it started out my brother Kirk's, and I have it. So I'm sure that I probably traded 3 or 4 cars to get it, but that was the one that was coveted, a magenta 442 at the time. And you know, that was the one that we looked at every store. I remember riding my bike from store to store, Sprouse Brits, Ben Franklin's, anywhere that had Hot Wheels, trying to find that particular one. And if I had found
Door warmer of the Hot Wheels era? What do you mean door warmer? Yeah, the guy just stand in front of Target waiting for the door to open.
No. This is that's a good point. Yeah. I quit doing that in '95. But no.
Well, the police made him stop.
No. When one of the club members was nasty because I was at her store at 7 in the morning, I decided that I didn't want to collect treasure hunts. So anyway, back on the Warm and Fuzzies, that was the car that eluded us. We only ever had one from childhood collection, and it's always been one that I like, not because of value, just because it was hard to find from day one. So we like to start with anybody who is a blister pack virgin.
Get 3 from my family.
Okay?
What classifies a virgin?
Not you.
So I mean, if somebody.
That was my outside.
Hey, no, we all know the answer to that one. But I mean, maybe somebody hasn't ripped a card since they were in their childhood.
Somebody that has not opened the car
At BPLA.
at a BPLA.
Put your hand up.
Okay.
There you go.
Good. We'll start with you.
Attaboy, dude.
I don't want to start.
Guess what? So here's the thing. I'll use you as the example because you're the new guy. All right. Like school or like AA, you need to say who you are, what car you're opening, and then what car eluded you when you either as a child collected or even as first collected.
All right, I'm Dave Kohler, DJ Hot Wheels.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
And I'm a caraholic. You can say that.
So I've got the gold US Beatnik Bandit. It's always freaked me out to rip open red lines. But, I guess really the cars that eluded me, I was born in '70. And my uncle was about 15 years older than me, and he's what got me into the red lines.
Yeah.
He had a killer collection. And anyways, my dad put away 8 blisters for me.
Wow.
From when I always remember sitting up on the shelf in the basement. And finally, when I was about 5, I finally broke them down. He let me open them up.
Good.
And I still have those cars today. They're like my
what
price.
were they?
There were some Grand Prix, a tow truck. Ferrari, nothing real, you know, but to me,
Yeah, to you.
they're real special. And I never played with them, I had to open them. So anyways, so that's the last time, was probably 75, the last time I opened up a red line.
Wow.
Very good. Did it include a bandage when you opened at 5?
No,
Because you're opening a metal tab.
yeah, I remember they
do
were
cut
sharp.
Yeah, okay.
So, anyways, there we go.
All right.
Smell it?
Air on the inside.
It won't open.
Remember, the BPLA started in
Smell the air.
That 68
BPLA was
air.
created April 4th of 69.
Smells stale. All right.
Yay!
Just that card. Wonderful. Thank you.
My wife's never opened one either.
Well, I have no
You
reason to.
Go ahead.
You know, I'm just married to him.
Get in there, Wendy.
Come on.
Come on.
He brought me a car to open. I didn't know I was going to be opening a car tonight.
All right.
Yeah, you
There's no speech.
Why do you open
Either,
this car?
I don't know how to
it's either
There's no way to top it. I've just been married to him, and I've never seen him open a car ever. So,
26 years.
which one am I doing this one?
Yeah.
the one you brought. Don't open somebody else's.
I'm scared. Are you sure this is not a trick? It's not a trick? Are you sure?
What's it mean to you?
What's that?
What's it mean to you?
No, I don't know. I've never opened one before. I've never seen him open one before, so. There you go. We're gonna do it. Are you sure? It's not a trick.
Gonna do it.
I'm afraid afterward he's gonna be like, you opened it? You seriously opened it?
Rip it, rip it, rip it,
Ooh,
rip
I've
it,
never
rip
done
it,
it before.
rip it, rip it, rip it.
Oh.
And smell it.
You gotta smell the air. Do that in there. Wait now.
It's okay. You can taste the air from
Black mold.
Right? Oh
California.
my gosh, I can't believe he let me open a car.
Wow, pretty. Yay!
Opening bids, opening bids.
Original wing.
That one right here.
Thank you, man.
You gotta put the decals on.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
I'm on to it. Okay.
So we have a family of 3 over here. Who's going first? So you always name your daughter after a car?
In this case, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
She wants to say it's after a Disney princess. But
It's fine.
this is Aurora.
Hi, Aurora.
This is definitely
3
the first
months, wow.
toy she got to open like this. So.
Cute.
Do it.
Who are you? Yeah, we don't know who you are yet.
My name's Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
What else you want to know?
What are you opening?
What are you opening and what it means to you?
This is a California Custom Miniatures.
I know it's a demon.
It's a demon.
Yeah. The button.
Oh, there we go. Yep. It is the demon. And I did play with Hot Wheels when I was a young kid. I always loved actually running them down the track. That's all I really remember playing with them. So this will be something that's definitely been a long time.
So it's older than you and your wife together? Is that what you're saying?
Not quite.
Oh, okay.
Not quite.
Here's a little smell.
Let's see, it either came from Hong Kong, and we know the air was clean here, or Los Angeles,
And it wasn't.
before EPA was created in 1969. So, and we wonder why they tone.
Great smell.
Yay!
Laura's overly excited over it.
Yeah, she's excited.
Overly.
Okay, second family members. Hello, my name is Zachary. I'm I'm 11 months old.
Oh, wow.
And I'm here because my grandpa told me to be.
Oh boy, oh boy.
11
Yeah.
months.
And he's going to
Do
open
the
a
plastic
Cute.
button one. Smart.
plastic button.
Very
Yeah.
smart.
Safety first.
Okay.
This
any
is a
history-
tri-baby.
Any history on your part?
Yeah, because I'm the next one, so I'll save my boring story for a minute. What do you think, buddy? You ready? Here we go.
Grab it.
Oh, we know what he's going to do.
Throw it, throw it, throw it. I would if I was that age.
Ooh, shiny.
In the mouth, in the mouth.
Just remember, everyone we have in our showcase, we're in our dirty little hands when we were kids. That's
Why you open them?
That's right.
Okay, we'll put that right there.
They survived us.
Okay, now you bow.
Too much.
Yay!
All right, Zachary.
Okay. Any mom. There she is. Okay. All right, I'm Colin O'Brien. I'm CFR Hog Toast. Holden only GTOs. I'm a big Pontiac GTO guy, but I'm also. It all started in 1963 for me. So, like Mark, I have two older brothers. So I didn't get too many blister packs. They got them first. So, but the cool thing was I wound up with, I don't know, $500-600 cars at one time, and you know, came the teenage years, kind of let them all go. Unfortunately, in the garage sale. But you know, a few years ago, I've told this boring story before, but I'll be brief. I said that I looked on eBay and I thought, hey, I wonder if these things are available, and my eyes opened. I couldn't believe it, you know, and they're all there. So now I'm just over the top. My wife thinks I'm psychotic with 30 packages showing up daily.
Just her.
So I know, but you tolerate it.
You are. You gotta keep her
Okay, it is. So I've got a Braum here. So here we go. This is my first blister pack rip.
Smell it like
But it didn't fit right. I got another story too. So for 2 years I watched this on YouTube and couldn't wait to be here tonight. And I've had the car picked out, right, that I bought 4 years ago for a little over $100. It was a red Maverick, and I was so thrilled. That's the car I'm going to rip on my first BPLA, right? Saw one go for over $500 in an auction the other night and said, nope.
next year. Next year.
Yeah, you're a rookie.
You know that was a fake auction. And every now and then, you guys get on there and say, let's change the value of this car.
I think they did it just for me.
Colin, did you see BPLA last year? Or was it the year before?
Year before.
Ben ripped 5442.
Saw it. Saw it. That was amazing.
That was the last
Almost
year.
rolled out.
Almost rolled it.
No, year before.
All right, there we go.
Very good. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah.
There we go.
Attaboy.
All right.
That one's next.
Yeah.
That Maverick's
Any
next.
other newbies? Okay.
You would have been up there too.
Okay. So then, if we don't have any newbies, we're gonna start on this side. Ted, you got anything? Who's first here? Who brought one? Raise your hand. You brought, oh, you never done it. Good.
You.
Get up there, you. First class.
Wait, what am I supposed to do here, Mark? Talk to Mark.
What's your name?
I'm Coleman.
Well, we'll do that. I didn't know what you meant by that. You go, Colin.
We're all gonna need you up here, Mark.
We gotta do the movie first.
Well,
Not here. You gotta listen.
okay, well, I didn't, so I'm Coleman. Hello, Coleman. I didn't have anything over chrome that I needed to rip, so I wanted to find the most pristine card and car I could ever find of the most desirable casting in the whole wide world.
Nailed it.
So,
Nailed it.
Is that direct from Houston?
this was a misprint. It missed the red, the yellow, the orange, and the black. I'll quit wasting everybody's time. Thank you. It kind of smells like this hotel room. Actually, it smells like chocolate. What kind of perfume do you wear? Yeah, so.
Look at that. How did that beautiful car come out of that?
Right?
That doesn't work. That's cool.
Whoa, watch out, the little guy.
Cool.
There was confusion.
How much for it? Who's confused?
You want it?
We have tests for that. When you go into the doctor, they give you a series of numbers. At the end of the visit, they ask you to repeat them. Just at that age. Okay, who else going around this way?
Mustafas.
Dave, did you bring the car?
Hairdo, let's go.
Let's go. Seems like I got cool hair.
I'm going to give it. He's busy. We're not upstage. You're back. He took too long.
Take too long. See what I mean? Always talking, always taking.
I had interaction with.
When have you been short on what?
I was a girl and I didn't like the little kids. Didn't
Yeah.
like the Barbies. So my brother, who was 10 years older, bought me a Hot Wheels. But unfortunately, where I lived, it was all Indie Eagles,
Right?
Brabs, just a crap. Crap cars. I always wanted a Volkswagen. And I
That's a good car.
Yeah, it was a rose one.
That's
I still
a
have to this
nice
day.
European
Tore
car.
up, but I have my teeth on. So I'm
You were a
good.
biter.
I was a biter, yeah.
Like 3 or something?
I was 6 or 7.
Together?
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Let's do it.
One.
Do I have to talk? Please shut up.
Is there any way you can talk?
A
Look at that.
Looks brown to me.
brown TNT.
Wow.
That's a hard to find car.
Beautiful car.
Yeah.
Beautiful car. Here we go.
Still have them here.
Oh, nice car.
I don't do it.
Yeah, you do.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Lift them up.
Very
Lift them up. Okay?
Together?
Let's go.
We go together.
Oh, okay.
My brother.
When you said that, all I could think of is twins with Danny DeVito and our old governor, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Do I need to introduce myself?
No, I will.
By the way,
Be quiet.
he's Arnold.
Oh, your reputation
In that
preceded
comparison,
you.
he's Arnold, just to make it clear.
All right, I'm Jeff. This is my younger brother, Mustafas. He comes all the way from the Netherlands, as everyone knows. And he don't like ripping blisters, but let's do it. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
You didn't tell us about the car. Yeah, we got no story. What about the car and the story?
I have no
Oh
story.
yeah, I like sugar caddies a little bit.
Yeah,
And here's two.
very good.
Cut myself.
Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it.
Very nice.
Well,
Thank you.
Nice.
56, if you're interested, come and see me.
We all look better.
and how much, Jeff? Jeff, how much? You have to stick a
2056.
We can't sell them here.
Nice round number.
So, very good.
So, that was quick. Cool.
You want to talk?
And hey,
No, I don't. Come on, you love to talk. Come on, say something. Come on.
No, you told.
Say any, we can't ever get them to.
The Netherlands. Well, the most know I'm from origin from Turkey. I'm Turkish, but I lived for almost 50 years now in the Netherlands. My first car was a Matchbox because in the Netherlands we don't have Hot Wheels or Red Lines. So I got my first Matchbox and it was a 1/43 size, a bigger size. It was the Sand Cat. So that was my first car. I was 11 years. I skip a little bit. I skip a little bit. When eBay came, I bought my first 3 Red Lines on the German eBay. It was the white Chaparral, it was the Ferrari, and white Ford J car with the hidden hinge for €8. So that was the start of a very nice hobby with very nice friends, and I'm very proud that I am a member of this crowd.
Yay!
Yeah.
We love you!
I love you too. My main goal is to find every Japanese red box and Italy Mibi Toys Flying Colors box, but that's a very high aim. So I do a little bit of red lines, and I enjoy it in our, how do you say, I'm enjoying it really a lot. And it's very tough to find a real good red line in the Netherlands, so I organize every year with my own pockets of money and with my friends and with my brother a show, and I'm proud that I got friends that they sent me free items, so we keep it alive in the Netherlands and in Germany and in Belgium. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. Wow.
Got one left, right?
Woohoo, Bill!
Yeah.
Bill.
Bill, for those who don't know me, I am a member of Chiku's website, but I don't type on there much. But when I buy nice stuff, which I enjoy. I like the custom cars from Mattel, the concepts. It's a red US swing wing. As far as we were born the same year.
Yeah,
So
59. Yeah.
68.
Oh, you were born the same year as
Me and the cars.
Yeah.
So I had leftover cars from my uncle, my dad's youngest brother, and I had a few rumblers and my Lionel train set. So they went together very well. The cars could jump the train could crash into the cars. And then I picked some up along the way. And then my mom worked at Mervin's in the shoe department. Nice. When they used to actually put your shoes on for you. And she would buy me black walls, roll them up kind of like this,
Yeah.
put some tape, stick them in my stocking,
Yeah.
and I would open them on Christmas and place them on a shelf. So I still have all those. But then I got kind of attached to some of these. So here we go. It's a red US swing. Let's just get in there.
There you go.
Let's do it the right way, huh?
Shouldn't be neat.
Nice. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it,
I
sell
need
it.
it. It's one color I don't have.
Jeff needs the wing. No,
No, I sold the car.
I didn't notice. It's gone.
Thank you. We ask people to come up, take pictures of this without touching the cars. And then if you open the car, come stand back here, and then people can get pictures of everybody that opened the car tonight too.
Get in there, Tigers.
Finishing up the BPLA, everyone's taking pictures of the cars opened now that the stories are over, with a final picture and goodbye from the BPLA 2017 Los Angeles Hot Wheels Convention.
If you open the car.
All right, we're going to gather for a picture of the BPLA openers. Here they are.
Are you talking about cars when you're talking?
No,
next to
that's
two
why I
women
put my
and
hands
you're
over
talking
here.
about crowd and stuff?
There they are.
I want to grab something.
The winner.
2017 BPLA winners.
That's okay, you're blocking the guy behind you, but he's not.
Get in here, big guy.
There you go. Good.
All right, that's it.
Was almost $40 on it, then signature confirmation. The shipping itself was, I think, 67 or something like that.
All right, leaving the room now to go to. All right, heading out to the BPLA in LA. BPLA in LA. Ah, here it is. Almost there.
Oh, good.
She's got a blister and he's got a blister.
Oh, you got one too. Awesome.
You betcha. You betcha.
Good. Well, we gotta wait for Coleman.
Where is everybody?
He went to.
He was locked out. So
How you doing, Dan?
Hey,
Colin.
Yeah, so
Hey, Colin.
Was he naked like
he's
Paul?
not naked.
Okay.
I told him you'll get your key, a new
He's
key
looking for it.
quicker.
When he came up behind you, and he was like waiting for you to say
They
something.
get the video of Paul naked
Come
in the
here.
hall.
Paul from
Holy
They got it opened up in the hallway.
Drive them daily or?
Mostly except for.
We're like trying to stay awake, and he's like
There's only 4 blisters.
running around here like he's got his second, third, fourth wind going on.
Only 4 blisters so far. That's sad. It's so sad. It's supposed to be like 25. 2 years ago, a guy opened 5 Olds 442 blisters.
Oh, that's right. We got a blister then.
Yeah.
That's who Jeff's trying to reach right now. So if he'll do a repeat performance.
Yeah, right. It was like, yeah.
Those things are crazy.
It was like $15,000 for the Olds 442s on the blister. But he's got the money and he wanted loose, perfect, and he bought blisters until he found perfect ones.
Yeah, it was a beautiful tribute to you too.
Yeah.
Mark.